Let's talk about a story that's quietly reshaping the balance of power in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia recently signed a mutual defense pact with Pakistan, a nation that, unlike Saudi Arabia, actually has nuclear weapons. Now, on the surface, this deal is about military cooperation. But dig a little deeper, and you'll see why it's making headlines from Washington to Beijing. Here's the context. For decades, Saudi Arabia has leaned on the United States for its security. But after a series of regional crises, like Israel's recent missile strikes in Qatar, a U.S. ally, Riyadh is starting to wonder if Washington really has its back. So, Saudi leaders are looking for new friends, and Pakistan, with its powerful military and nuclear arsenal, looks like a promising partner. The big question: does this pact mean Saudi Arabia is now under Pakistan's nuclear umbrella? A senior Saudi official said the agreement encompasses all military means. That's vague, but it hints at a much closer security relationship, one that could, in theory, include nuclear protection. This is where China enters the picture. China has strong ties with Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. It's worked with Riyadh on civilian nuclear projects, and it's a major investor in both countries. But China has always been careful about nuclear issues. It doesn't want to upset the US, and it definitely doesn't want to look like it's encouraging nuclear proliferation in the Middle East. So, what does China do now? Analysts say Beijing will probably keep its distance from anything that looks like a nuclear alliance. It wants stability in the region, especially since it relies on Middle Eastern oil. At the same time, China doesn't want to lose influence with two of its closest partners. There's another layer here. Israel is widely believed to be the only nuclear power in the region. That monopoly has always made other countries nervous. Now, with the US seeming less willing to protect its allies, Saudi Arabia is hedging its bets, looking to Pakistan for security and to China for diplomatic backup. In the end, this isn't just about military alliances, it's about the shifting sands of global power. As the US steps back, new partnerships are forming, and countries like China are being forced to rethink their strategies. The Saudi-Pakistan pact is just one deal, but it could be the first sign of a much bigger realignment in the Middle East and beyond. Thanks for watching.